Hi there viewers, I'm the Extraordinary Tourist and welcome to day 29 of InkTober. On the screen there is the official rules, followed by my unofficial rules that I've given myself because I'm using digital inks and I want to make my experience as close to the traditional inking process as possible. Now, in case you're wondering what my digital inks are, I'm using my Pablo Coast 22 pen display monitor, which I've teamed with a copy of Clip Studio Paint EX. Within that software I'm sticking to using the eraser, pencil and pen tools. Now today's drawing is a continuation of yesterday's drawing where I drew my character, the Extraordinary Tourist. And that character is where I get my own pseudonym from, or nickname from, and consequently when I adopted the name I also started drawing myself as that character. So this drawing is pretty much that. It's me, or a likeness of me dressed in the outfit that the Extraordinary Tourist wears, which you saw in yesterday's drawing. And over the years I've sort of drawn myself as a cartoon character as this character, and usually I'm wearing the sort of, what do you call it, a long coat, which is meant to be kind of like an Australian dry as a bone type trench coat thing with the shorts and the construction boots and the circle glasses. And that's pretty much how it's been. I haven't really done anything with the original character. It's always been me as that character. And in more recent times when I've depicted myself as the character, I usually show myself sort of with the circle glasses, but instead of the trench coat and shorts, I've usually traded it in for a grey business suit, black tie and business shoes, and sort of having a more professional look kind of thing. But anyway, this particular drawing, as I said, is me as the Extraordinary Tourist sitting sort of in an office space that is not actually my office space. It's completely made up, but it's sort of based on the kinds of things I have around me. I do have a drawing board and a monitor and a microphone on a stand and various things like that. And when I was sort of preparing for this drawing, I did look around for reference images and stuff, but couldn't really find anything that sort of inspired me, so I just decided to wing it and tried to come up with something that was interesting just straight out of my head. Unfortunately, what came out was sort of this image that has heaps of foreshortening perspective, which is not really something I'm all that great at. I'm reasonable with it, but it's not something I like to sort of have this much of in a drawing. But overall, with the end result, I think I handled it reasonably well. Just at a glance, there's nothing that looks too out of place. All the table legs there are nicely sort of heading away in perspective, as if this image is kind of looking down and maybe up in the corner of the roof or something, or on a very high camera stand. Overall, as just a general image with the perspective and the foreshortening, I think I did quite well. I'm sure though, if you really studied it, it'd probably be out all over the place. but that's not something that I usually concern myself with. So long as the drawing as a whole works, I'm usually quite happy with it. Beyond that, I don't know there's too much I can say about it. I didn't really do a lot of shading and stuff on it, I don't think. Just sort of essential stuff. It's really hard to know with a sort of well-lit office type scene just how much shading you want to put in it. But I think I managed to sort of balance it out and get a good amount of shading in there without overdoing it. Wasn't too much else. Like the lines, I think, came out relatively smooth. There's a couple of dodgy ones in there that I wish could have been a bit better, such as the character's chin line got a bit rough around there, but other than that, it came out okay. Yeah, so this one kind of could end up being something like a profile image in the future if I wanted to, or something like that. It was probably inevitable that somewhere within Inktober I was going to be drawing a picture of myself. It's just something that I have done over the years. I've always sort of put myself into my cartoons and stuff. A lot of the times just as a joke. Not really as doing myself as a main character, because I think that's what I should do. It usually ends up in there because I want to do some kind of joke that involves me being part of the story. Yep, so there you go, that's my image. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.